All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. So, as everybody knows and everybody should know, the Boston Celtics have gentlemen swept the Miami Heat, the Jimmy Butler-less Miami Heat. Congratulations, Boston. You guys want a cookie? Hey, CEO, you want a big bowl of Great Greens, fat boy? No one cares that you beat the Miami Heat. You were expected to beat the Miami Heat. Miami Heat's an eighth seed without the superstar player. You know, hey, good job. Good job. No one cares. But let's talk about the bigger travesty as we sit here and talk about this. Let's talk about Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler obviously wasn't in this game. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler's out. And people are like, oh, RJ, why do you want to talk about Jimmy Butler? Because Miami Heat, you're failing Jimmy Butler right now. You are failing Jimmy Butler. Pat Riley, what are you doing? You have a guy who's a borderline superstar. Jimmy Butler he's proven at least twice in the last 3-4 years, he can get you to a conference championship, and he got you to 2 finals. How many players can say that in the league right now? Curry's been to 1 finals. Giannis has been to 1 finals. Devin Booker's been to 1 final. Nikola Jokic, he's been to, I think, 2 conference championships and 1 final, I believe. But at the same time, you cannot sit here and tell me the Miami Heat's not failing Jimmy Butler. First of all, let's talk about it. Tyler Hero's a bum. I'm sorry, Tyler Hero ain't it. He is not it. Tyler Hero is not the guy. He's not the guy. Sorry to say it, he's not the guy. There's a reason why he was coming off the bench before everybody started getting injured. Like, people made this big deal about Tyler Hero being injured and the Miami Heat needs him. They don't need nothing. He's been garbage throughout this whole season. He's the number 1 guy. He's the number 1 shooter. Dude's averaging like 13, 14 points. He hasn't done anything for the Miami Heat. Miami, you should have traded this bum for Kevin Durant. You should have traded him for Donovan Mitchell. You should have traded him for Joel Embiid. I'll even take it there. Maybe trade him for Steph. Do something. Put an actual all-star. Put an actual superstar around Jimmy Butler. Why are you surrounding him with this bum who can't even stay healthy? Listen, I get it. He's the cool white guy. He's the wiggle white boy who, Jack Harlow and Rick Ross love the shadow in their rap videos, and he's cool. I get it. He's invited to the cookout. I get it. I understand it. But this is about business. This is about basketball. This dude is beyond, he's mid. He's mid at best. He is mid. At the end of the day, and this is what you're surrounding Jimmy Butler with. You have a superstar talent. You have someone here who can bring you to a finals. Put actual all-stars around him. Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard. Can you imagine if you had Dame and Butler? So Butler has to carry the load. Giannis was a free agent. I mean, bro, Curry didn't re-sign. I mean, like something to put around Jimmy Butler. Instead, you have him surrounded by Tyler Hero, a glorified 6 or 7 man. And listen, Bam Adebayo's good, but come on, bro. You have a 6 foot. Bam Adebayo's what, 6'9", 6'10". He should not be playing center. I'm sorry. When he goes up against the Nikola Jokic's and the who else am I thinking of? Embiids and stuff like that. Like, come on, bro. The Victor Wembanyama's the next few years. I mean, come on, bro. He should be playing power. He should be playing power forward. I get he's scrappy. I get he's good at rebound. I get all that. But at the same time, he should not be playing. He should be playing power forward. The simple fact you have a 6'9" center, and that's ridiculous. That's beyond ridiculous. And he's good. But Bam is good. But when he's going up against the Porzingises and stuff like we saw this series, he's getting bodied. He's too small, and, he likes to score. Put him at the 4. Go get a real center. Go help Jimmy Butler. Do something. The reason why Jimmy Butler is injured right now is because he has no help. He has to do everything. He has to do everything on his own. Jimmy Butler's 34. He's getting up there in age. I get it. He's in great condition. He really doesn't have an injury history, even though he got injured the last couple of playoffs, because I remember he got injured with my Knicks, and now he's injured for this playoffs. But at the same time, go get Jimmy actual help. Not Tyler Hero, not a center who should be playing power forward. And let's just look at the rest of this Miami Heat team. Off the bench, you have Thomas Bryant. You have old self Duncan Robinson, Delon White, Jamie Jaquez, whatever his name is, the long hair guy, and decent. Caleb Martin's still around. Kevin Love, who hasn't been relevant since LeBron left Cleveland. Patty Mills, who hasn't been relevant since the Nets days with Kevin Durant and James Harden and Kyrie Irving. Terry Rozier, who you guys traded for and is not even available. I mean, Orlando Rock, like, come on, bro. Look at this roster. You have the fake Nikola Jokic. I mean, come on. Cole Swinder, Jamal Cain, Haywood Heisman. This is what you surround your best player with? And you wonder why you guys lose to the LeBrons in 2020? You wonder why you lose to the Boston Celtics in 2021 and 2024? You wonder why you lost to the Nuggets last year in 2023? It's because you're surrounding him with the likes of Jamal Cain and Hayworth Highsmith. Yo, Pat Riley, bro. All right, listen, Pat. If you're too old and grumpy to give up whatever, you need to retire. This is the NBA. You have Jimmy's 34. How long do you think he's going to be able to carry this load? This might be the beginning of the end. This injury was more serious than last year. You had a chance to go get Donovan, go get Embiid, go get Dame. And you got nothing. You got nothing besides the injured Jimmy Butler. And listen, look, I'm God forbid Jimmy Butler, this injury might be the last of the prime Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is one of my favorite players. I love watching him play. I love his drive. Even though he acts like, he acts very Diddy-ish, with the whole emo and all the crazy stuff he be doing. At the same time, bro, like, Pat, what are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing? You're the same guy who knows about winning championships. You did it with the Lakers with Magic Johnson. You know who they got? They got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then they went to go get James Worthy. You did it with my Knicks. When my Knicks had Patrick Ewing, they got John Starks. They got Charlie Ward. Why are you not? Bro, Pat, you draft Dwayne Wade. You know who you get? You get him Shaq. And you get him Alonzo Mourning. And then a few years later, you get him Bosh and Bron. Why are you not doing the same thing with Jimmy? I don't care what draft picks. I don't care if you have to give up Tyler Hero. Listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. If your name's not Bam Adebayo, you're available for sale. Sorry, for Dame, for Donovan, for Embiid, for Trae Young maybe, for Steph, even Bron. You can go. At the same time, you're wasting Jimmy Butler. The Miami Heat failed Jimmy Butler, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Jimmy. At the end of the day, Jimmy Butler's 34 years old. He came to the league in 2011, 2012, and he's already been injured the last two playoffs. And we all know Jimmy doesn't have the best motor. 1 minute, Jimmy's averaging 45 points and 10 rebounds and 8-9 assists. In the next game, he's averaging 21 points with 3 assists and 1 rebound. We know Jimmy doesn't have the best motor, so go get him a Dame who could pick up that load. Go get him something. Something. And what I mean by something, not Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo's cool. Or matter of fact, Embiid want to play with Jimmy. You have Embiid at the 5, Bam at the 4, Jimmy running the 2. That's a championship level team right there. But instead, no. But you know what? They got instead, and then they got Bam running they got a 6'9" center, and they got Thomas Bryant coming off the bench for center. Listen, the Miami Heat are failing. They failed Jimmy Butler. They have failed Jimmy Butler, and they're wasting the last of Jimmy Butler's prime. And Jimmy, bro, I don't know what your contract situation is, bro. Maybe go. I don't even know where Jimmy can go. Honestly, you know what? Jimmy fits with Miami. He fits that culture. It's just, unfortunately, Pat Riley's like senile now. He forgot to make big trades, and he forgot what winning a championship is. And you have one of the best coaches in the NBA. Wasting time, failed Jimmy Butler. It is what it is, man. That's my thoughts. What are yours? Hey, man, listen. Shout out to the Heat, No, actually, don't shout out to the Heat. You're wasting Jimmy Butler. Bye.